What up? What up? What up? Happy Father's Day. Happy Father's Day to all the fathers out there. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. We got Calvin from Seymour. Seymour TV. Then we got the relationship expert in the house. Cedric the Springer. What's going on, brother man? What is going on?
Oh man, nothing but the grind all the time. And I gotta give a shout out to all the dads, all the fathers, all the
Yeah,
male,
yeah,
all. When I say all, I mean all the men who have produced kids,
yeah, yeah.
all of
Uh
them, because nobody
huh.
would be here if they didn't.
Yeah, I give it up to them all, but I especially give up to the ones who are father to their kids, dads to their kids. They spend that quality time with them. They enjoy their young ones and everything. I got to give it up for them, man.
Well,
I,
those are the guys that are dads. Those are the guys that are fathers. I don't want to really put too much emphasis on it because I saw something the other day. And I say, even on Father's Day, we just can't catch a break. It says, Happy Father's Day to all the fathers who go above and beyond. Actually, there is no above and beyond. It's just fathers doing what fathers do.
True
Why we got
that.
to put the extra on there? We know it's deadbeats out there, and we know there's some that that didn't want the child. We know that,
True that.
but
True that.
I never saw where it says to all the mothers who go above and beyond.
I ain't never seen that because you got
So
some
I
deadbeat
had
ass mama.
so I had to say just Happy Father's Day to all the men who have produced kids, and those who haven't doing the thing they're not supposed to do. We know,
Yeah, we know, we know,
but
we
it wouldn't
know.
be a child. It wouldn't be a child. It took it. Hey, they had a part in it. They had a part in it.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Yeah,
Hey, as they say, there is no Marys out here.
yeah, yeah. But
I
I'm
don't
gonna
think
tell
it's
you, I didn't. I didn't grow up with my dad in my life for the vast majority, especially my adulthood, young adolescent to a young adult. Just here and there, but just never consist on a consistent basis. But when I got older and actually moved to Mississippi, we had more and more time. You learn a lot.
we learn a lot. All right, y'all. The Springer has
Yeah, yeah.
the
Um,
okay.
a lot of situations that if your parents didn't make it, you don't know the extent of what might have happened in that relationship.
I agree.
So you didn't.
I agree.
I have to actually, I know a dad whose child grandparent didn't want the dad in the life in their child's life, and the dad actually honored that. For whatever reason, I can't really get into a lot of specifics on that, but I'm like, man, that's wild. That's the wildest thing I ever heard in my life. But you didn't know the excuse me. There's a lot of circumstances. It ain't just sometimes it ain't just a dad not being there. You just never really know a lot of the dynamics that might go behind him not being there. But you know, every man, whoever that's a male that's listening to here, that listen to us, that have a child, I don't care how old you are, it's never too late to get involved in your child's life, especially if you have a son.
Exactly. Exactly. I agree with that. I don't care how old they become or something like that because if they're in their 20s, really, to be honest, your grooming and your teaching actually begins to me when they hit their 20s because especially when a young man hit his 20s, he really and truly needs some guidance. He really do.
Oh
Bad
yeah, I
too.
agree. And like I said, I remember one summer I went and spent summer with my dad in Ohio, And I think I might have been maybe 13, 14 years old. And now I haven't spent no time with him up until that time. And I spent that summer with him, man. And I was asking my mom, I'm gonna live with my dad. And I mean, he didn't have he didn't have no hot water. A
Mm,
lot of things, he was a hustler. I ain't talking about drugs or nothing, but just hustle from job to job. But just being there with him just made me felt like, you know what I'm saying? Like it was something that I was missing, which I wound up I didn't stay. But I'm just saying that need just to really know your father as a young man, that's very, very important.
I agree. I agree. And I'm hoping anybody out there, call in, tell me what your Father's Day experience was like this year, Sunday. Did you talk to your father if your father is alive? And to all the ones who mentioned their fathers, you know, I'm you have my condolences or whatever you need to, whatever I'm trying to say. And to those who are father, did you spend time with your kids? Did they call you and tell you Happy Father's Day? Just make it out of their way just to call and just say a little something to you, just to talk to you or anything. Just call in. Let us know how it was, and
Hello,
we will.
everybody trying to call me now. I'm online. What's up? Go ahead.
Oh, you said you get some phone calls. Oh, because I'm like you. I think it's important. The fathers are real important, even though we are getting pushed out of the homes, but we still are important. We are that protection that our kids need, that our women need, even though they don't show it. And I think me as a father, tell me, how did your day go yesterday? I mean, yeah, was it yesterday? Yesterday, said, because I saw a couple pictures you had online and everything,
Oh
and I saw
man,
you were with them young.
well, they ain't really young no more, and I really believe I was by my baby with my baby boy by default. My oldest son, he in Texas. He did
Yeah,
call and say, Happy Father's Day. Baby boy, like I said, by default. Actually, we went and watched a movie together, and went to show and things of that nature. But it was just chill. It really wasn't too much different from really no any other day, man. But I looked at it yesterday, and I was reflecting myself, just reflecting myself. Thinking about the relationship that me and my dad had. Thinking about the relationship that I have with my sons. I like the fact that now they're more at the age now. Cause when you reach the teenage, when you in the 16 and 17 and lower, you know, you get to that age where you think you can just know everything, and actually you might even try to do a little raising up. The chest might stick out a little bit at your dad because you don't like what you think that he's telling you is that important at the time. But I think now they're more at the age now. I notice a lot that my baby boy 19, so I notice now he's coming to me a lot, asking me a lot of questions uh, pertaining to finances and things of that nature. So it's something now that you want, and I'm glad that he's coming to me for it.
yeah, that's good. That's good.
Oh, and another
Yeah,
thing I want to say too, man, and I appreciate all the women not claiming to be fathers on Father's Day too. I didn't notice none of that yesterday. I want to thank my mom for being my mother and my father. I think I'm glad that I didn't see none of that. It's time to get away from that. It's trying, not only pushing the daddy out, but also making them the female be masculine. We need to stop that.
I agree, man. I really truly agree with that right there. Even though your mom, unfortunately, some moms had to get out and um, be both of them, or want to be both of them. She done certain things because she can't be Mexican. Mexican. She done things to do the man's job or whatever like that. And unfortunately, there are some out there like that. Nah, I hate that. I really and truly hate that because women they have enough stress on them as it is already. and you know we've been seeing a lot of our women get beat down physically wise, mentally wise, because they got a lot of weight on them from a lot of bad decisions and bad men in their lives and all that stuff like that. So I'm like you, I can't say I saw that because hell, I was working all day.
I know that's a lie, but come on.
I was.
Oh,
I literally was, brother man.
oh, okay.
That kind of got next to me. I had to work.
Yeah. You get to see the boys?
No, you know, Tyree called me. Dalvin called me talking crazy. He always talking crazy. And D texts me. So, you know, that's about all I hear from them. You know, D. So I got to talk about him. I'm gonna have to talk to him about him jumping into his emotions a little bit too much for me. But he wrote me goddamn a letter. It took me about 2 days to read that motherfucker. Shit. But you know,
He had a lot to get off his. He had a lot to get off his chest, didn't he?
oh yeah, he always does. He always does. But you know, I felt him. I felt what he was saying, and I appreciate it. I appreciate it.
Yeah.
Yeah, I enjoyed every bit of it.
You know, if you look back in this, let's say, for the most part, if you're looking at the traditional way of a man, that you know, you like you said, the later on in life is when we really kind of grab them because when they first coming up, if you having a child, let's take me for example, when mine was young and I was at work, start working actually. Well, I already had one, but I had the other one when I came down and started working at Nissan. I didn't spend a lot of time at home because you know I was the breadwinner, so a lot of the um, teachings and stuff, you know, came from his mother. You know, so we really get them at an age where they have to. We get them at an age, and we really want them at an age where they really starting to listen. And they can really understand why you do the things you do, where you at, why you going there, and you know that whole nine. So uh, like I say, you know, you always say, you know, they always look at why mothers get so much and this and that the other. But that's because they knew the mother was there nurturing them at first. And you always look at your dad being a little hard nosed and being more. He's not more as he's not showing a lot of empathy and stuff when you fall and cut and you hurt and you know we hey man up, take that. This life, this how this work. You got to, you know what I'm saying. We
Yeah,
try to put a lot of backbone in them and you know make them hard and stuff like that. So they don't look at us as being that's when I want to be, I guess cuddled or whatever. You know, my dad ain't gonna do that. Which we do it, but we don't do it in that way where we gonna pitch you up. We gonna
yeah,
look, you gonna fall, and it's gonna happen again. But don't quit. We one of them, you know, don't quit. When you riding that bike, you fail, and you want to cry and be here. No, get back out there, get back on that bike. You master that. Don't let
yeah,
that fear get you. You know what I'm saying? So, like I say, it's later on in life when they're really maybe, you know, in their 20s or whatever, mid 20s and 30s, and they really realize, damn, my dad's told me a lot of stuff that really helped me out. I need to, you know, that's when it kick in. I understand now why he did what he did.
yeah, yeah. And oh, I also want to say that my baby girl, she ended up texting me. Uh, the daughter, I would call her the daughter. She ended up, baby girl, she ended up texting me, telling me Happy Father's Day. I was shocked on that though. I was
No,
actually shocked on that. Yeah, you know, just I don't know. You know, they say when people think of you on days like this to text you, you know made some type of
impact in their life.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm not the impact type to be honest. I don't
Well,
think
you
I
have.
am.
Well, you have. That's what I'm saying. That's what I was just saying earlier. What we think, or what you know, somebody might think. Even if your woman tell you you too hard and you doing this and you doing that, really, the man, when the boy come up, the man will understand that. Even I don't have a daughter, but I'm pretty sure you might have told her some things to look out for guys that ain't no good. You know, When you told her, hey, this is how life works or whatever the case may be. Y'all done had conversations I know where it was impactful.
Yeah, yeah, I have.
We
I
just don't we
have.
just don't we just don't look for no type of appreciation from it. We just feel like, hey, we did what needed to be done and we keep it moving.
That's what you got to do. You got to keep it moving and everything.
Yeah.
Got to. Got to. Now, anybody online, if y'all want to call in and hit me up and tell me how your Father's Day was, how was the experience and all that, and all that, be more than happy to call on in and tell us about your experience and everything. Let us know how that was.
You
I
know,
love to hear good things about fatherhood.
I called my brother and I called my cousin. They both, my cousin, he kind of grew up, well, he mainly grew up around us. He had two sisters, but he mainly stayed over our house a lot and around the way. And I called them, wish them happy Father's Day with their kids. And, they was like, man, we didn't have really no father figure there, like, man, you was the only one that really that we looked up to, and we glad that you didn't do no bonehead stuff or nothing crazy, because we would have followed you. So they was all like, man, I didn't even think about it like that. I said, man, I was just living my life, but had y'all around. I didn't even think about if I would have did something stupid or was just out there just doing some, what I'm saying, some bullshit. So I was like,
Mm-hmm.
man, I didn't even think about that. I just think about us being young, and I come around, we kick it, whatever the case may be. But they looked at it like, man, we really looked up to you and what you was doing, and we just try to, imitate what you was doing. And I was like, man, that's what's up. That's kind of a little touching moment for me, man. But
Okay,
because I'm not that
okay.
much older than them, but I guess in a way I can understand what they were saying.
Yeah, but did they have fathers there?
Yeah. I mean,
They had fathers in their life, but they were
oh no,
still.
no. Actually, my brother, me and him got different dads. His father was killed, so he didn't have his father, but he still have a relationship with his father's side of the family. And
Mm,
my cousin, his father just kind of like mine, in and out of life, but he know his dad, but his dad just wasn't, just there, just wasn't there on a
yeah,
consistent basis, I would say.
yeah,
You know, I just feel like, I'm just thinking about my own dad, and I'm thinking about how he lived and how he moved about his life. He moved around a lot. He was a carpenter, painter, living from different state to state and this and that the other. Pretty much all his life. I had me when I was young. I mean, he had me when he was young. Him and my when I was young. So he didn't know much about being which he did marry, but he didn't know nothing about being a husband or nothing like that.
yeah.
So when he took off, I guess he just felt like, hey, I gotta live. And I'm assuming, I can't put words in his mouth. I'm assuming like, hell, as long as I ain't hurting him, I might not be helping him, but I ain't gonna hurt him either. I'm guessing that's what his outcome was. But like I said, we all came back full circle, and like I said, we have a real good relationship.
That's good. That's good. That's damn
Yeah,
so good. You telling
yeah.
me there's no one out there that wants to share their Father's Day experience out there? Somebody's got to be out there. Come on now, talk to us. Hey, there's no bad ones and there's no good ones. To be honest, all of
Mm.
moments. At the end of the
All the
day,
moments,
all of
all the
moments.
moments. Yeah.
Yeah, may not be what you want sometimes, but at the end of the day, they all moments. Somebody go and hit us up. Tell us how your
But they
experience
say,
was.
you can't pick family and neighbors. It just is what it is. You got to go with the hand that's dealt, you know.
Yeah.
But if you have, and I can't tell nobody how to feel. I could have felt any type of way about my own father. But at some point in time, I think when you get a little older, this accountability got to kick in. You just got to say, hey, this is the hand I was dealt, and I got to keep it moving, like you said earlier. Just keep it moving. If I'm sitting around dwelling and say, if I had a dad, I would have done this. If I had a dad, I would have known that. Yeah, you could have. But
Yeah.
if you done made it past your teens and you living on your own, it's time to stop pointing at dad.
And to be honest, for what I've had experienced being a parent, You know, hell, who to say that you were gonna listen to your damn dad anyway? To be honest, you know what I'm saying? Because you know,
Right.
half the time I could tell one of them damn knuckleheads of mine some bullshit. It's like talking to a fucking stop sign. Be like, okay, they decide to want to do it their own way, and then when they do it their own way and don't see the shit is not working out, they call him back, talking about
Yeah.
this and that. But they don't want no criticism about no constructive criticism on the bullshit they just did. Like, man,
Because we only trying to prevent you from getting on the struggle bus, but some of y'all want to ride it so bad.
oh yeah.
Some
I
of y'all want
swear
to
they do.
drive it.
This,
Some
this,
want to
is,
drive it.
this is what I don't understand. I know growing up in the projects, the projects I go in, I ain't gonna knock the projects, but if I could have been raised away from the project, I would have been good with that. And me probably would have been trying to stay away from the projects. These time of day, these kids be growing up in a working class home that got a nice home, but you want to run back to some gutterness and say you living this, I don't know, this crazy life. For what? That's what I like to know. For what?
You know, you hate for them influences to take over your child. You know, I feel like John Morant, you know, two-parent home, and you want to, you got to be in the face of the NBA and making the money you make, but you want to be tied up in some gang activity. To my understanding, gang activity, and like you said, for what? What is that? What is that getting you? When you can, everybody that I know that lived the way I live, we was trying to get far away from that as we possibly could. We weren't trying to go back to it.
Exactly. Yeah. If we
You know,
going back to it, we trying to straighten the shit out.
yeah. See,
If
man,
we
it's a
going
better
back
way.
to it.
Yeah, we're trying to say it's a better way, man. Y'all don't have to live like this. This is what you take the information, like you say. But some, like I said, they not only want to be on the bus, they want to drive that struggle bus. They just got to feel it.
Got to feel it.
And I know back in the day, of course, I did the same. I did the majority of the same thing. I should have listened when, if I had some advice, I should have really, really listened more. But it really wasn't. Now it's so technical and it's so available, man. It's a lot easier to obtain a lot of knowledge that you might want. But I think a lot of times you get caught up in the image that your friends perceive you as, and you want to keep that image as instead of saying, "Man, I want to do better than this."
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I get kind of lost on that too, but we love that struggle. I mean, if I can get past struggle, I get past it. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm not with all that struggle shit, especially when and I guess that's years of living that came up because I did have some shit, but I wasn't told why, and I did, and I'm gonna take that, and I did totally the opposite because you're gonna tell me not to do a certain thing. Please give me some instruction on why, because if I see what you're talking about, now I'm more listening to what you got going on. But if you just telling me not to do something and no reason why, most kids gonna be confused.
Yeah.
And that's why you got to tell them. You got to know. You got to know. You got to tell them. Cause we are very hard headed as kids.
Mm.
Very
And
hard
then
headed.
and then men are more visual than anything. If I see you with some success and you telling me something, yeah, I'm more inclined to listen. But if I see you struggling and I'm struggling, you telling me how to do better and you ain't doing better, I'm more so to do what I
Exactly.
want to do. And you
Hell
ain't doing
yeah.
no better than me. You gonna tell me how to get a car and you walking? Bruh, I'm
What,
good.
what, That don't make that's what I'm saying. We looking at. I'm gonna give you a prime example, which it was the funniest thing in the world for me. You know, back before this pandemic thing, you know, I worked out a whole lot, right? And I had a cat at work was gonna tell me how to get a six pack. So, you know, I'm sitting here already knotted up, right? So I'm looking at this cat who's telling me this. His stomach bigger than his ass. You know, his stomach bigger than his damn body.
Yeah.
But you finna sit here and tell me how to get something that I already got. And if you do this and you do that, and I'm just looking like, is it for real? No.
Yeah, he was for real.
If he want to tell me how to get a keg, now yeah, I'm down to listen to that. But damn, don't. And I was just like, I just looked at that dude like, are you for real? He was like, yeah. He was serious. And I was like, man, you got to be fucking kidding me. And I just walked off laughing, man. I'm like, come on, bro. Come on. Don't do me like that.
And you'll find that a lot. You'll find that a lot in people doing things of that nature, man. You know, not to get off the subject, but there is a lot of. There's always somebody trying to improve on your success. Try to tell you how to improve on your success, rather.
Yeah.
You already succeed in doing the thing. You achieving what you're trying to achieve. Now let me come on and really show you. And I don't have none of it. And let me show you how you can really be successful with it. And you looking, like you said, you looking like you ain't got nothing. You ain't got nothing that I got.
But you know, I do. But the thing it is, I do appreciate you trying or whatever it is you trying to do. I do appreciate it. But you may need to think about and look at what you're about to say too, because that don't make no sense. You know, don't tell me how to kick drugs when you got a joint in your hand. You know what I'm saying? You got your blunt in your hand. You telling me, man, to kick these drugs, man, you got to do this and that, but you got a blunt sitting in your hand. I do appreciate what you're trying to do because I can feel everything. Anybody who coming in, hit that like button. And everybody who have came in, if you have a Father's Day experience you want to share, you know, hit me through the chat. Give me your number. We're gonna I'll put you on. I would most definitely put you on. We'll get you on here and talk to us.
I'm gonna revisit one thing. I know it's Father's Day, so they come in. You know, this is about Father's Day, but I heard something interesting the other day that caught me off guard, and I really wasn't even trying to pay attention to it, but it was just on and it was playing. So the comment that was made about the woman who had some success about when she date a bus driver. So. Like I said, I was barely into it, but it caught me because the woman said, well, the woman that was really speaking on it, one of the lady that actually, you know, was asked the question, there was another lady speaking on it, and the lady that was speaking on it, she real good about, you know, being fair, you know what I'm saying, having a fair assessment, you know, and about accountability. But she threw me yesterday because she was saying, well, she's a woman and she done worked hard and built herself up and made her millions. So of course she wouldn't just go with a you know, just date a bus driver, which we ain't saying nothing wrong with anybody. Me myself, the platform that I like for us to have and the show that we talk on, I like to talk about the guys who's making 50,000 or less. I'm not the high value earning, high earning. I'm talking about the guy. I'm just talking about, you know what I'm saying, the general population. The most that a lot of men are making in general are the guys that's making 50,000 or less, doing the best they can and trying to get the most value because of the sweat equity, what they work to do to get their money. A high earner then got up there and he can flip his money and do a lot of other things and making it. And I'm not knocking them at all. I want everybody to get paid. But I'm talking about the guys that's out here that's really getting it in, that women are passing up just because they feel that's not enough. So anyway, so she was saying that that woman, she built herself up and she's a millionaire. Of course, she wouldn't want her to date a guy, or she want a guy that's gonna match what she got financially. So I thought to myself, so the guys that make the money of that type of that, make that type of money, should they only go after women that have that type of money? They make, you know what I'm saying? Date women that make this type of money too.
It's only fair.
If you say that's the way you feel like a guy that got that type of money, he worked just as hard as that woman did. So you saying it ain't fair for her that to go with a guy that drive a bus. So what about the guy? But see, this is where a lot of confusion come in there, because a guy that makes that type of money, he can go out. He will go out, rather, and get a woman that works at Burger King and marry her.
Yep. Yep.
But a woman make that type of money, she's not gonna go get a guy working at Burger King and marry him. She can be like, nah, I need you to have the type of money that I got too.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Yep.
And that's where a lot of confusion, a lot of stuff come in there and say, well, hell, she a millionaire. Yeah, she should. She think about her money that she made. Well, okay? Like that guy, he ain't thinking about the money he made.
Exactly. Shoot. But hey, when it comes to that, man, it's just me. I ain't gonna get on that today.
We ain't get on today,
but I do got a story I want to throw at you. I kind of caught a little bit of it. I don't know the gist of it. I'm gonna have to catch it, and we'll talk about it. We'll talk on it a little bit more. Have you heard what's going on with Russell Simmons and his daughter?
I saw a little bit of it. He cut her off because what did she do?
I don't know. That's the whole thing. I just caught some bits and pieces of it. And only thing I hate about that, and I will always say, why do these people get online to want to discuss their damn problem? Especially
I want to say his daughter posted online like a happy Father's Day to her stepdad or something.
And didn't say shit to him.
Now I don't know.
Now
she might have did both.
Then they got in talking about he was very mentally abusive. I get verbal abusive. Man, come on. Then they talking about they didn't know Russell Simmons was like that. Man, if anybody know Russell Simmons cuss, he be cussing out and shit like that. I don't even know the dude, personally, but I have seen a lot of shit that he had done, and they have him on camera and how he talked to people, and that's how a motherfucker ain't going. He didn't become rich by being nice.
I was just about to bring that up. I don't think you're gonna find too. You can say what you want to say about Oprah Winfrey. You can say that she's so sweet and this and that the other. Don't tell me Oprah ain't did no dirt to get to where she is.
Hell yeah.
I don't think you can achieve that type of success as a man or a woman just being nice.
Hell yeah. I can tell you all kind of shit that dirtbag bitch done did. Man bashing, did that damn movie with Color Purple and all that bullshit, making it seem like me and this and hey, just imagine what Russell Simmons done did.
Yeah. So, and I mean, and then I think you got to have a part of that in you to be successful. You got to have a little, some you know what I'm saying?
You got to have you got to have some venom in you to make that money. I'm just put it like that. You got to have some venom. And come on, I know it's somebody out there that wants to come in, comment on how was your Father's Day, man? Talk to him. And I know there's some guys out there that you want to just get on here and just be like, man, my daughter, my son did this, blase this, and blase that. And another thing too, even a young guy. Hold on, say, go ahead and cook.
You're gonna come out going now, but yeah, if you have it's very important just for men in general. Like I say, I don't care, son or daughter. I mean, being your daughter's lives too. That's very critical, especially for young girls. Don't have a daughter. Can't really speak too much on it, but I know just being a father figure, period, to kids that you might married a woman that had kids already, or whatever the case may be. But they need guidance, especially male guidance. It seems like that's like the narrative. They're trying to push a lot of men out of the homes, or saying men ain't up to par with what they're supposed to be doing. But I think for the most part, those guys that's out there that really getting it in, they should be acknowledged.
Mm-hmm. I'm finna try to get somebody on who said,
Man, look,
you
I ain't ate
know,
all day. Y'all gonna have to excuse me. I gotta get a little in. Go ahead.
man, get something in. Yeah, we're gonna try to bring on somebody that's give him a minute here. Let me get him on and everything. What the hell happened to him? Hold on. Yeah,
Only people that want to celebrate and champion men. We don't need no woman on there talking about some crazy stuff.
I know, man. Well, we ain't gonna do everything. They celebrate and what's the name with women on Mother's Day, and I think me personally, Father's Day is a good day for you to enjoy your dad while you can. Hopefully, my dad is listening, which I know his ass ain't, but he be trying to act difficult all the time, but I love him just the same. He all right.
I say this though. When you see the little memes and things of that nature saying all the things that mother get for Mother Day, then you saw the stuff that father get don't get. I don't think a lot of men be really looking for accolades for Father's Day. I really don't. I think that we look at a time for just leave us alone.
Yeah.
If you do anything, just leave us alone. Let us just be quiet and just give us a little peace.
Yeah. I just sent it to you. Go ahead and click on to it, follow the instructions, and as soon as you show up on the what's the name, I click in. Yeah, I know, man. That's why I just sat at the house yesterday, man. I didn't do nothing. I didn't do a damn thing. I sat at the crib and literally just cleaned up. Well, I didn't really get to clean up like I wanted to, but I did get in this damn this garage in my studio and did what I can do, man. I enjoyed it, even though I sweated like a damn bat out of hell and shit like that. Man, put all that damn slurping and shit. This man slurping.
Oh my bad.
Man slurping his ass off over here. Yeah, no. We would love to have some people come in, tell us how your Father's Day was. Did you spend time with your dad? Did you spend time with your kids? What enjoyment did you get out of it? Because even with the women, you come in. I done this for my dad. Me and my dad, we done this, and I just sat there and so this and that, and I'm like, man, let me see.
But answer me this: what are you most proud of being a dad? What's your most proudest moment as far as being a father? What is there something that you think that you achieved with your kids and make you be like, man, you know what I'm saying? I'm glad I'm a dad or whatever.
That had to be when my boys was younger. I used to love taking them somewhere and watching them and really and truly enjoy themselves. Because the innocence of a child, and you see them just enjoying themselves, and they don't. And I'm gonna say it was the best time was when I didn't have a good time doing it because some woman had just done some bullshit to me. But watching them, I'm serious, man. But watching them, they never knew what was going on with me, and watching them enjoying themselves, man. I don't know what you got. Okay, yeah, try it again. It said device not connected, and I was like, and it was just watching them, and I still got pictures of it today too, man. Of them little young ones, man. I love my young ones, man. I love them, even though we had done a lot of stuff like that. I love them to death. I loved them when they were young, and just because they used to say some of the stupidest shit, and I'd be like, man, just. But looking back, those are teaching moments too. All that stuff, man. All the good, all the bad. They were teaching moments. How about yourself?
Oh man, I think like you said, especially when they were younger, a lot of stuff that they would do, I would see me doing that if I was their age, and I think that was probably more, I just could reflect on a lot of stuff that they did. So I think that's probably was my just moments that like that I would see, or if I can hear them, sometime overhear them talking on the phone and how they conduct business or how they talk to people. As long as I know that they were standing their ground or something like that, I'd be like, yeah, yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah.
Yeah, you just see them perform something at a level where where you can feel like they can take care of themselves and they they have the sense to communicate, things like that, man. That really mean a lot to me rather.
Yeah. And yep. Shit.
And I was glad that I was able me and my wife was able to provide a relationship that they see us together as they grew up and through ages. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because that's something that I just didn't have. So it was good to be able for them to witness it.
Mm-hmm. Trying to get what's name on. I'm gonna see if this will work right here. Because he got I don't know, his mic got blocked or something like that. A lot of
Who's
people don't
that?
know how to wait. He finna call in. We're gonna put him online on speaker. Go ahead, brother Wade. We hear you.
Man, everything good, man.
Can you
I'm
hear?
really enjoying your conversation, man.
What up,
Yeah,
Jay
yeah.
Wade?
Yeah, I just wanted to comment on, man, my Father's Day, man. Since what the show is, what it's talking about, man. And, man, my daughter did something for me, man, that really touched me, man. She wrote me a letter and folded it and gave it to me and said, Happy Father's Day. And man, you know what? I read that letter, man, and it really just warmed my heart, man, because gifts and all that.
Oh, we lost you, Wade. I don't hear nothing else. Something happened. He cut off. He might have had a call or something.
No, that was me. Go ahead, Wade. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Repeat that again about when somebody sat down. Repeat that again.
When they sit down to take time out, man, to write down how they really feel, man, and that really means something to me, man. That really means something, bro. And that really touched me, man, and that let me know that everything I'm doing ain't in vain. You know what I mean?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. That's all right there. Which one was that? Your oldest daughter or your baby girl?
My baby girl, man, she did that, man, and that right there, man, that made me feel real good, man. That she noticed how I work and what I do around the house and how I'm teaching her and guiding her and why, the advice I give her along the way, man, it really means something, man. I told her if she walked up right now, I asked her, what do I always tell you? She gonna say, hard work pay off. That's what she gonna tell you, because I always tell her all the time, hard work pay off. And it do. It do. It may not pay off right now, but it's gonna pay off, man.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Oh, I like
I
that.
tell you
man.
what.
I like
tell you what, Wade. You can go out.
Man,
You
I'm
can.
really enjoying your conversation, man. You said chopping it up real good, man.
Oh yeah.
All
I'm a hold on. I'm gonna try to get it to where Said can hear you.
I hear him. I hear him.
I mean, where
I
you
am.
can hear Said. That's what I'm trying to get it where you can hear Said. Yeah.
Right.
I'm just
So
going to say
when
that
do
you
you
can.
come on every day, man, or do you like just certain days you come on?
Me and Said we go on here on Tuesdays. On Tuesdays, mainly on Tuesdays, me and Said. And then Wednesdays I do something with a guy that from Paducah. Me and him do a little something. And on Fridays, I do that, the open mic. That's basically Sports Fridays. We're gonna talk about a little sports talk and all that stuff like that.
Man, that's what's up, man. I really like that, man. So I got you locked in on Tuesday. You say Wednesday, but Friday you do the sports talk. Okay?
Yeah. Come on through on Fridays, man, and tell me what you got going on, and tell me what
Hey,
you
tell
thinking.
them come on. Tell them come
Okay,
on
man.
Friday.
Hey, man, I really appreciate that, man. Look, man, y'all keep it up, man, because check look, man, people need to hear the truth, not watered down, but just being real, man. And that what's up, man.
Oh yeah. Come click in on us on every Tuesday between 6 and 7, man. We're gonna be trying to do a little something. And if you look at the what's the name, go ahead, subscribe, hit your notification bell and everything, and do check out some of our shows. Hey, read that what said Dennis put on there.
Dennis Elkins, when you realize it is more than important, when you realize that it was more important. When you realize that it was more important by what you put in them than what you give to them, and still good principles that last forever. Yeah, Dennis, that's true. I was gonna tell Wade when he come in Friday, make sure he represent the Dallas Cowboys.
No, don't represent no Cowboys. Wade, what's the name said when you come here Friday, represent the Cowboys. Don't do that, because I'm gonna have to throw your ass up out of here. Don't do that. Hey, Dennis, go ahead and send me your email through my text, and we're gonna get you on here.
But I will say this though, man. Wade did bring up a good point, man.
I'm already did the like, and I'm gonna do the subscribe button, man, and I will see you Tuesday, check you out, and then but definitely Friday, man, see what's happening with you.
All right, then.
All right.
Okay, my brother, man. Good talking to you, man.
Yeah, you too.
Well, I was gonna say, man, I was saying on the piggyback of Jay Wade, man, when you had words, especially from a young child, she had words that she had written down. That's really some thought you put in. Anybody can go out and grab a tie and a T-shirt or something like that. But I think that is something that you cherish when you have the actual words. And I could just imagine that his heart was overflowed with joy just to see what she written down, what she really wanted to express, and just to see it in writing, man. I tell you what, I believe that did melt his heart.
I bet it did too, man. Your baby girl, because I think his baby girl is what is it? His baby girl is, she ain't no more than 10, I think. Yeah, she probably about 10 years old. His baby girl. So yeah, I'm quite sure that probably did touch his soul a little. And there's nothing wrong with that, man. Father's Day. And I'm here.
Yeah.
I'm here.
Yeah. Man, I'm getting the calls coming in. But go ahead. What were you saying?
Oh, I was saying, I bet you it did, because especially with his baby girl being, I think his baby girl is about 10 years old. She may be 12, but if I'm not mistaken, Wade baby girl is 10 years old, because he talked about her a lot at work about what they were doing and stuff like that. I like stuff like that, man. I love it.
Yeah,
I love that.
Like I said, I didn't have the experience. I did not experience raising a daughter, but it's good to see that a young lady, a young girl that's gonna turn into a young lady, gonna turn into a woman. She see that her dad is out there, because knowing Jay Wade, knowing the hustle that he got in him, she would want her husband to to copy that.
Yeah.
She would want to have a man that look, this is how my dad got down, and this is the type of man that I think that will provide to do the things that I need around here too. You know what I'm saying? So kids like to either like they want to see what they be, or they want to be what they see, or they want to have what they seen that works. And like I said, not only he telling her hard works pay off, but he's out there doing it. You know what I'm saying? He just ain't talking it.
Mm-hmm. I just sent you the link. Can jump on here and tell us what your them Father's Day is. You got $100. You got $100.
Then he got $2. I think he got 2 or 3 though.
No, hell no.
His daughters are doing well. I don't think Dennis only got 3 kids.
I think he got 3 or 4. 3 or 4.
And I tell you what, my heart goes out to Dennis too, because he's the only male in the house. Oh my God.
Oh man, I know, right? Whoa, I know that man catching pure ID. Hell, man.
Yeah, you can't win an argument nowhere.
No.
You can't win.
There's no need no trying to, man.
Yeah. So
the minute you win that one, it's gonna be another one. Be like, well,
man, you ain't gonna win one. You ain't gonna win one, man. Just try the best to reserve as much money as you can.
I know, man. That's crazy. That is crazy.
Yeah. But that was good, man. I'm glad old Wade caught in. It was good to hear his voice, man. I ain't talked to Wade in a minute. He shoot me a text every now and then.
Yeah, he be shooting me some texts and stuff, man. Wade be helping me out a whole lot. I'm glad he called in too, which he was trying to link on, but his mic wouldn't get on there and everything. So yeah, Upkins, I sent you the link. All you gotta do is you go to your email, click on to it. Maybe we can get us some more stories after you, or this and that, a little bit of something. You know, I don't know who the hell. I don't know who the hell I just text on that.
Ain't no telling with Dennis. I know he got a lot going on.
Hell yeah. Last time I talked to him, he had one of them grandkids with him, boy. And by the looks of it, I think she was about 2. She was a busy body, so you already know how that's going.
Yeah. I talked to, you know what? Every time I run into him is at a Walmart.
Oh, did it?
Yeah, it's always at a Walmart. I was gonna say Kroger, but no, I think it might have been Kroger. Either it's gonna be Walmart or Kroger, somewhere in Madison. We can always bump into each other.
Yeah.
And you know, he always enlightened me, man. I always hear some things. I always get some good advice. I always get some good
Yeah.
facts of life, man.
Yeah, Dennis, he be throwing out that knowledge. He be
Yeah,
throwing out something though, man. He done lived a nice little life, and he be throwing out some stuff that a lot of them cats at work, to be honest, need to listen to, man. A lot of them cats
yeah,
at work, they need to
yeah.
listen to, but some motherfuckers think they know everything, so you know how that is.
Oh yeah, oh yeah,
You know how that
yeah,
is. Shit, yeah.
man.
And I
I'm
know
out
this
here.
ain't. Where you at anyway? Talk to us.
I'm
You
saying,
in
man, I'm out
Buffalo?
here. I wish, man. I'm in Indianola. I'm in
Mississippi?
Mississippi, man.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah, so I'm gonna be when I leave where I'm at right now, I'm going to Hattiesburg, so I'll be in Mississippi. I'll be making a few runs to Mississippi all for the next couple of weeks.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. So I'll be home a lot more these next 2 weeks. I'm gonna be really at the house any given time. I gotta tighten up. Sometimes you got to swing by and tighten up your kids. Sometimes you got to tighten up the guy that cuts your grass. Just things you just got to do from time to time.
I wonder. And I bet you that grass guy, man. I bet you he's a wonderful individual, man. I bet he is.
I
You don't
don't
want to
know,
admit it,
man.
but I
I'm already.
understand.
I've been taking applications. I'm trying to find his
Trying to
replacement.
replace him. He ain't hit no shit then. Goddamn. That
Uh,
damn grass man ain't hit no
uh,
shit.
I got a.
Oh, shit. You got what?
I'm saying I got a little girl on the street. I think she cut grass better than him. I think I just have her do it.
Whatever.
Yeah, but
I know doggone well. Wade is not the only one with a moment of weakness. Come on, guys. Come on, call on in. Come to think of it, what's the name? Spoke been calling in. Whatever happened to him, I have to talk to his dumb ass.
well,
He was
like I
talking
said,
about.
a lot of guys ain't gonna really be looking too much for accolades. It'd be good to hear some guys say something about their dad, if they still living or not.
Mm,
The impact that they might have in their life. It would be good to hear from a guy who was actually raised with his dad in the home, the full,
yeah. And
I
that's
just
what I
know.
like to hear from him, and just to see how that was. And I need to try to hook up. What's the name? Try look on the look in
The
trash
chat.
or spam or something like that, Dennis. Because I don't send it, but I'll send it again though. I'm gonna send it. I'm gonna send it again. I would love. I need to try to see if I can get Q on here because I know Q. He uh grew up with
He
his
came up with his
dad.
dad. Yeah.
Yeah, Mr. Quincy. You know, I be going over Mr. Quincy's house every now and then, messing around with him. Mr. Quincy crazy as hell. Ain't man. Yeah, Mr. Quincy crazy as hell. He crazy
So
as hell, bro.
Quincy's a junior.
I think so. If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, if I'm not mistaken, I believe he is.
He's the oldest son.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He got a smaller brother. He has a
I know.
brother.
He got another brother.
Yeah, he
Yeah, the brother played at State.
yeah, he did, didn't he? Brother played at State. Yeah, I think brother played for one of them.
He played for the Rams too at one point in time.
Was it the right? I thought it was Carolina. He played.
Oh, was it Carolina?
He played probably the Rams.
It might have been. I don't know.
Yeah. I be messing around with Mr. Quincy, man. I go over there and fool with him some nights, man. And Mr. Quincy cool as hell. He'll get a nigga drunk as hell over there too. I can't be messing with you. I can't mess with you like that, Mr. Quincy. I cannot mess with him like that. And you know, I should have went over there for Father's Day yesterday too, just to see how he was doing and everything. You know, must have got another phone call. Y'all don't hesitate to call in. Y'all don't hesitate to, I'll send y'all a link if y'all want me to send y'all a link and we can talk, chat through the phone, chat like that.
I'm just sitting in the chat. We'll take it all.
Yeah, send it to the chat. Come through the chat, tell us, man, anything. We want to hear some. Better yet, tell me how your Juneteenth was. How did y'all enjoy that too? Because I actually kind of forgot about that. I was more into the Father's Day and then the Juneteenth. But how was the Juneteenth? Did y'all get to get out, celebrate?
Man, you know what? I did not do anything for Juneteenth. I did. I know, of course, I know it was around this time, but I guess, like you said, you get caught up with Father's Day and I'm just relaxing. I had a lot of other stuff really, really going on, but I did notice a lot of stuff on social media. Juneteenth was going on, and then I really hit me Monday because I was going to the bank to handle some business, and I was like, oh, snap. It's, it's Juneteenth. It's closed. Yeah, man. Hey, so forgive me. Don't take away my black card.
Hey, we're going to have to take it away. Dennis, you're going to have to turn something on because it's not letting you through. It's saying, what is that? Device not connected. You're going to have to turn something on. It's missing something. You need to turn your mic on. Turn your picture on or something. Yeah, well, I didn't think, I thought you was, actually said, I thought you was a white man. You know what I'm saying? I thought you was a white man,
Where they come in at?
Where they come in at? You used to act uppity, man, when you worked over there with us and stuff.
No, I'm gonna tell you how.
Real uppity with us.
No, I'm gonna tell you. I had a coworker kept calling me half breed, so to play into it, I really just took on that persona that I said, well, you know what? I'm just gonna be white then. You ain't gonna call me no half breed.
When somebody called you half breed?
It's just an inside joke, old Pat Hodge used to mess with me a lot, so me and him had a lot of back and forth, but it was just all in fun though.
Yeah,
but you know how a lot of other people run with it.
Yeah. And just like how you got the name, man. Man, Cujo chipped me out, man. Cujo stupid as hell. Cujo was like, what last time you seen man? Like, who the fuck is man? I was like, who the hell is man? You know who man is? I'm a man. Say yeah. That's where he got that shit from. When you allegedly said that I done something to you, but you came back, you said, no, I'm a man. I'm a man. You kept on saying that, and I was asking you the same question. No, I'm a man. I'm a man. That's when Cujo came up with that dumb shit.
Ain't no telling what you did then. There ain't no telling you did something.
I ain't do a damn. I was just asking you a question, Sid. I
Ain't no
just
telling
asked
what
you
you
a
did.
question. No,
Ain't no
sir.
telling.
No,
Ain't no
sir. I
telling.
don't do that. I do not do
Yeah.
that. Come on now. Hit the like button as you come in. If you haven't subscribed, hit the subscribe. Hit the notification bell. And please comment. Tell me you want to come in here and tell me about your Father's Day. And I know
Oh,
y'all had one. I know y'all had a good
yeah.
one. What did y'all eat? Tell me. Tell me what did some of y'all women cook for y'all dads out there,
Yeah.
your husbands who your baby daddies or whatever you want to call
Like you say, you always complaining that dad don't get this and dad don't get this. Well, here's your chance. Come on live or just like I said, shoot a comment just in the chat. Just say happy Father's Day to us. Hell, I'll
them.
take it.
Anything. I take anything from anybody right about now. Shit, kiss my ass. I take anything. Just give us a little something to,
Well, don't
you
tell me that
know.
because I'm a man. I'm a man. Don't tell me no shit like that.
Oh shit, you know what I mean, brother man. Yeah, y'all
No.
come on in, come in. Let me see. Dennis, you still ain't got up in here. Let me see what you got. They would need to connect their mic You're gonna have to connect your mic, Dennis. Whatever you're doing, you're not connecting your mic. Yep.
Oh, you don't control that on your end.
Nope.
Oh.
You have to come in. Some people they'll connect mic. Some people come in and they be coming in and they're not connecting their mics and stuff, and it ain't gonna let them come up through. You got to get everything connected.
Oh, I wonder if that's something you control to your settings.
I don't know. Let me try to get it over here. Nope, nope, nope. Kick from studio, edit name.
Uh-oh.
Yes, this baby girl right now. The one she texts me. I'm hoping she jump on. Let me tell her to jump on. Hmm. Yeah,
Yeah.
I was kind of messed up with that. What's going on with Russell Simmons, man? Then they were trying to make the dude like he was what is it? He was a violent man or something. I was like, really?
Man, it's like I say, it's a lot to read into stuff, especially when it come down to celebrities and the internet is so internet is so powerful, man. It can twist any narrative the way you want it to do it. Like you say, if and I hate it because sometimes my family do it. They'll put air stuff out, and I'm all like, that's really in-house stuff. You shouldn't have to do that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, yeah, it is.
If you got an issue with a certain, and that's just about being an adult too. Why would you put it on social media anyway?
That's a good question.
So, like I said, that's stuff I stay away from, and I wouldn't dare post nobody else's business on live.
Me either.
Yeah,
I don't get it. Why do they do that? I ain't gonna lie to you. I don't get it.
yeah. But it's good to have some to to be acknowledged. You know, because some fathers, even on fathers, they don't even get it. And like I said, you ain't looking for no accolade, but every now and then a pat on the back won't hurt.
Nah, it won't. It won't. I hate that Dennis didn't come on here because I know he had some stuff to spit too. Dennis did. I know he
Oh yeah.
did because I know he was gonna come in with some hot fire. I don't know. I don't know what's going on with him and that mic, but I knew he was gonna come in with some hot fire.
You dropped the mic.
Yeah, he dropped the mic on us. Sure. I want to hear from somebody. I give y'all a little bit more time. I'm gonna see a baby girl come in and tell me if she can come in and tell me what she did with her father and her dad and shit
Mm.
like that. So did you your dad still living?
Yeah, yeah. As a
Did
matter
you
of fact,
get to talk to him yesterday?
I didn't get to talk to him that day because actually he's in a assistant living spot, and I know I seen him maybe 2 weeks ago, I think it was. And whatever phone that he had, it does not work. Plus, he's not getting around as good anyway. So, like I said, these next few weeks, I will be around the way. I'll get up there and get a chance to see him. Um, like I said, man, I think the last 20 some years we had a chance to build a relationship because I moved out here 20 some years ago, and he was already down here, so it is what
Yeah,
it is.
Crump
Crump
Kid.
Kids TV, and who was that?
Baby girl.
Oh,
Look on your messenger, baby girl. Look in messenger. I sent it through messenger and just go through the steps to get on.
yeah. So yeah. Every time I go back up the way toward Tupelo, I always try to get around to seeing him.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah.
I talked to my dad for a minute yesterday. Uh, shoot, it wasn't pleasant like I wanted to talk to him, but no, it's something I got going on in the family. That's why.
I
If
got
it
you. I
was,
got you. I got you.
if it wasn't for that, um, if it wasn't for that, I'm quite sure. But we did have a good conversation, though. I hate that we couldn't talk about anything else, but
Right. It's all good. It's all good. Like I said, you get a
I'll probably call him later on tonight, or if I'm not mistaken, he in Mississippi right now. What is this right here? What
oh,
day?
he's from Kentucky.
No, he's from Mississippi, but he was just been in Kentucky for so long. Well, I just ate some wings, about to take a nap. I want to jump on with y'all. Jump on! I just told you I sent it to your messenger. Look on messenger. Look on messenger, and I sent it should be a message right there. Or did I send it to the wrong one? I think I sent it to Brittany Miller, Brianna Miller. Brianna Miller. That's what I think I did. Yeah, jump on here and let us know how. Let me see. Let me try to look up Brittany. Bree. Let me tell us how your Father's Day and what did you do for Father's Day, and did you do anything special for your dad? It would have been nice if you have. He may not have been the best dad in the world, but I don't know what the hell I got going on. Yeah, I think this
Well,
is right here. All right,
oh,
I just sent it to the other one. I
she
just
got to work.
she got to work. Shit. I know you got to work. Jump on for a minute. Just jump on for a minute and tell us. Jump on for a minute and tell us something before we jump off here. Yeah. Sam, tell us anything else out there you've been noticing that need to be talked on. Damn, somebody don't call them again. Guarantees that was the missus right there calling. She, what I tell
No, man, ain't not really going on too much, man. I just, like I said, I've really been home the last like 5 days.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, so I mainly just been taking stuff, care of a bunch of little odds and ends around the crib. But other than that, no, ain't nothing really going on with me, man.
Yeah. So
Trying to stay focused and locked in. What you got?
so what is our next show gonna be about? Cause we're gonna have to do some cooking on our next show for sure. And cause I
I
think it's
think I
about
want to.
time to do some stuff.
I think I want to talk about expectations
from the man or the woman.
from both. I think I know what's expected out of a man, but I want to know in return what does he get from what he got.
Uh-huh. You ain't shy. Get your butt on this microphone. Talk about you shy,
I want to see.
baby
I want to
girl.
see. I want to know what's given. What is the expectation? What are the roles expectations? Or what should I expect if I fulfill the things that need to be done?
Yeah, yeah. That's gonna be a nice one we can cook on right there. I'm gonna like that. And baby girl, you are not shy. Get on here and show everybody that beautiful face of yours. Show them how beautiful you are. Oh, I'm gonna like that one. And the thing we're gonna have to do a little, most definitely do a little cooking on that one. Oh man, give me your clothes, and since we don't have anybody to jump on, I'm glad that we have everybody had some come in and listen to it. I'm hoping y'all had a good Juneteenth, and I'm hoping y'all had a fire Father's Day for the mother and the dad. I hope everybody appreciate what you got at home. Go ahead, brother.
Oh yeah,
Give me your closing.
yeah. Just all you know. Like I said, just want to just recap. You know, all fathers, all fathers are worthy of something. And if you have a child that you might have fallen out with, or a child that you just felt like you didn't really need to do. You just wanted to be away because you didn't want to feel like you was getting in the way. Man, try to get involved with your kids at any age. They really need that. They really need to talk to you. They really need to know. It'll put a lot of closure and it give them a lot of insight about who they are. Just don't squeeze them out of that. Just get to know your kids.
Baby girl come back said yes, need to speak on expectation because my man feel like he doesn't and like he don't have to clean my house even if he lives here. This
Hey,
right,
see you Tuesday. We'll see you Tuesday.
it's gonna be hot. It's gonna be some hot
See you
fire, baby girl.
Tuesday.
You may not want to jump in here, baby girl. It's gonna be hot. And y'all know my old saying, man. This is your boy Calvin from CMO TV, and I will be seeing your ass when I see you.
All right.
Peace.